Are you surprised? Lyman, were you here in the year 2000? Lyman was here in the year 2000. Lyman, do you remember? So Lyman doesn't remember either, so it's going to be a surprise for all of us as well. So what we're going to do is I will take out the items one by one and I'll pass them to Christine and to Lyman, and they can, well, maybe we can all take turns and tell you a little bit about what we find. So, without further ado, now I have to work out how to actually open this. We got it open. There's step one. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Oh my God!
Lyman, would you like to tell us a little bit about the first one here, what you find?
This is the class of 4-1 talking about what they did in ocean. These are students back in is it 1999, class of 4-1 of what they did of when they visited Ocean Park. Oh, interesting. Okay, these are students. This is an artwork of students of what they think they're gonna be when they grow up. 25 years ago. I don't know if anyone's here, okay, who was studying in Beacon Hill School at that time. There are, yes? Anyone called Steven, who wants to be a nurse? Oh, Stephanie Yoon, who wants to be a nurse? Or Cindy Lowe, who wants to be a judge? Denton Chen, who wants to be a TV game maker? Michelle Yam, okay, I love her. She said she just wants to be a boss. Sean Williams, who wants to be a vet. Ooh. And Paul, who wants to be an actor. Another game designer, a scientist. Who else? Oh, and Harsh, who wants to be a motorbike stuntman. So Harsh, if you're here, I want to see if you're actually a motorbike stuntman now. What else have we got? He's here? Harsh, you're here. Okay, are you a motorbike stuntman? Should we give it another 25 years? Yeah? Good luck.
All right. So we won't read out everything because there's a lot in here, but this is quite funny actually. This is from Edmund and John and Arthur and Jolly. I think it might be Arthur Jolly. So I think it's Edmund, John and Arthur Jolly. And the title of these pieces are When I'm 32. So it says, when I am 32, I will be a piano player, but get this, and Ernest will be...
In the year 2000, we decided not to make a yearbook, but to give everybody a calendar. So this was our school. And then everybody who was in the school wrote a one-liner, and we published it on the page that showed their birthday. So if you were in the school in the year 2000, you can come and find your name on your birthday if you can remember when your birthday is. Also, this was like 25 years ago, so these are some of the brochures that went out to the parents. So you may have one of these lurking in your home somewhere.
What is that? Wait, what is that like? Serious? Oh, I got one of those. It's a pen pal. I still have mine. I still have my pen pal.
Now we've got some unidentified substance here. It could have looked very different 25 years ago. Maybe it was a different colour. I'm not sure. It kind of looks like sand.
Wait, can you get
It looks like little rocks.
Ask them for it and they'll tell you which one's
I'm not sure. Does anyone know what these are? Jaden thinks that this is salt. It looks a bit like Malayan pink salt, actually. You might be right. But I'm going to tell you something, Jaden. I am not going to taste it to test. We'll take your word for it, mate. It could be salt. It does look a bit salt-like. I'm not sure. It's obviously significant. We'll have to do some more investigating. Lyman, have you got anything else for us?
I've got a student here who wrote what it would be like in 25 years. It doesn't have... I'm still trying to look for the name, but it's really interesting. He said, what Beacon Hill would be like in 25 years' time. 25 years later, everything would be different. And do you guys remember Headmaster Mr. Lyden?
Yeah!
Yes? For those who are here 25 years ago, Mr. Lyden was also my headmaster. And yes, he said students would change. And this student said, I hope that BHS will have escalators in 25 years' time.
No.
Do you guys think BHS needs escalators? It's tiring to walk up these stairs, right? No. Oh, but what this student predicted, which I just saw a couple of weeks ago when I visited a school, is that by then students are lucky as each will have his or her own computer to learn and do homework from. I see that you guys now have iPads, right? Yeah. You guys are really, really lucky.
Yeah, we got nothing.
You have your own Chromebook. Exactly. You guys are really, really lucky. I still remember when I had to use pages and books, and I had to write with pencils. If you guys still remember what they are.
So, this is a little booklet. It was obviously...
Every child in the school was given a pencil pot. I don't think we'd be giving those out now. They also got a certificate to say that they were at the school. And I wrote the names of every child on every certificate. It took hours. Okay, just so you know, that one of the classes wrote about what it was like in a typical week in May 2000. So this is what this child was doing during the week in the year of 2000. On Saturday I went to YMCA to have my swimming lesson. On Friday I had my art class. I had my piano lesson on Thursday. Wednesdays I have PE at school. On Tuesday I had something. Mandarin at school, so we were doing Mandarin. So not a lot has changed with the clubs that you're doing.
I'm taking a look at this handbook. I don't know if students back then remember this book, but it shows what we're supposed to wear for school uniform or for our PE uniform. But I'm flipping over the pages and I really remember it is the white shorts, white shoes, and white t-shirt, and that white t-shirt had this little logo, a blue and red logo. It said Beacon Hill School. It looked like a little Tai Chi type of a logo. So if you want to take a look at it, for me, it's nostalgic. I love seeing this. It's beautiful. I don't know what your PE uniforms are like now, kids, but back then ours were way simpler. You've got different colors. Are they all purple? Everyone's PE uniform is purple? Oh, I love that color. So is this like a purple school? Like a team purple school? No? Oh, okay. Maybe it's because it's the mixture of red and blue back then that makes purple right now. Maybe. Anything else?
So what we'll do, because there's a lot in here, a lot of stories, a lot of pieces of writing. So what we'll do is we'll put together kind of some sort of either a photographic montage where we're highlighting parts of it. Maybe we'll do some video stuff and put it on Insta and Facebook, and we'll work out some ways of sharing it with the whole community so you get a bit more sense. Because what we need now, we need to clear the stage in a moment because we've got our wonderful Island School performers, and we need to make sure that they have enough time to perform. So, as I said, we'll follow up and we'll get that out. We'll share it with everyone, probably through the newsletter, through our social media channels, and so that you can get a bit of a better look at some of the things. Because I'm sure there are a lot more highlights in here that we have been able to share this evening. So we'll make sure that we find some of those and share them with you. So look, thanks everyone. We're going to move off now, and I hope you have a great evening and enjoy the Island School performers. Okay, thanks everyone.
Should we go over there and see if we can... Yeah, come.